welcome to the final chapter of our little adventure inspired by the Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah.
Like you remember, you had just all remembered what you remembered.
Yeah.
The memories that you had.
How the ship sank.
You were thinking about them.
Yes.
Again. While you remembered them.
I did.
Alright. Yeah.
And that was the night after the blood ritual.
Yeah. Alright, so because we found out that Ishmael, when he's paranoid, he doesn't sleep. So he's already out.
Yeah.
But we know that Ricky wakes up early to get one thing. Biscuits. So we start this story now with Ricky in the kitchen.
Where?
In the house.
In the house.
I'm not in the kitchen.
Yes, you
I
are.
don't steal biscuits from my friends.
No, you really want biscuits. You just had a whole dream of you and biscuits.
I'm gonna get one.
So you're gonna go for biscuits. And remember this chapter's called Supplies. Okay?
The ending chapter is called Supplies?
Yeah. Do you want this part of the
No,
chapter.
it's called Supplies!
Supplies! You weren't ready! Oh, we spiked, but I could equalize that.
Okay, what's up?
Okay. Do you want to go ahead? Because this part here, this chapter here, Supplies, is very important. Do you want to hear what's in Ismail's mind so that you know what to do with yours?
Yes.
Okay, we'll start off with Ismail, or Ishmael, and he's in the storage shack.
Ishmael.
And basically, tell me 3 things. Well, first, tell me, or describe to me what Ishmael is doing from 6 to 7 in the storage shack. What is his plan? What 3 things, other than what you already have, do you want? Go ahead. You're going to tell this part.
Now explain Jesus' premise for him.
So your premise is you're in the kitchen. I don't know if your character is already planning to leave, or is he planning to stay on the island more. But you're in the kitchen. There's food.
Yes.
But someone joins you there, or you meet someone there before you, already snacking. Bartleby. Yep. And your character seems to always be friendly and stuff. So plan accordingly to that.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, I know what I got.
Alright, go ahead. Basically describe us something fun with Bartleby.
Okay.
In the supply room,
Mm-hmm.
try to get something that has light. Something like...
Tell us how put us in the what's your experience there? Like if you had to recall, I was in.
My idea is to try to escape or explore a little bit more of the island at night, because I know that they definitely have some sort of boats on there. It's an island. They should. So I'm gonna try to find tools to get, or to anything to like break into a locked area where they might store boats.
So you're waking up, and the shack is a little bit far from the house, but it's nearby, and it's the morning. The sky is still barely dawning dark blue, and it's an island. Even though it's hot, it's kind of chilly, and you're just like, you're taking steps in the sand as slowly as you can. You see the shack, and it's there, and it's not really locked, and there seems to be a nice wide open area around the house. It's on the top of a hill, and the forest, and from what you can see, there's no creatures around, nothing, and so you're opening the shack, and then you just see a bunch of a bunch of house supplies. You see maybe some old material for when they were gonna build the house. You see some like lantern things. You see some tools. Yeah, there's tools there. It's a small shack, but it has plenty of stuff in there. What are the 3 things you want? Right now, you can only carry 3 items, so you'll be able to carry them. You don't have to say where exactly you're hiding them. What do you want?
Crowbar.
Crowbar.
I'll take the smallest lantern.
Small lantern.
The smallest one.
Yeah.
And I'll take rope.
Rope. Okay.
50 yards.
50 yards.
Enough to go down a cliff.
Cool. So you have, along with that, you also have your
Compass.
you have your compass. You have your time watch. You have also your pistol, fully loaded.
They gave me a gun?
Yes, that's
I
yours.
still have a gun?
That's yours. And a whip. Okay, and what can you tell about the island from the story? What do you describe the island and how it looks to me?
The island? I would assume that there's like one side of the island that's bigger, and that's the hill area where the house is located that overlooks the forest side to the other side. And then, but there would be like a bank close of sand next to the house, which is where we ended up, because something like that, not too far.
Okay.
That's how I picture the island.
Okay. Is there any direction you're thinking of going?
We're looking for the other facilities. They have.
Well, you have a compass.
I know, but I know that there isn't just the house that's built on there. That's not the only building that's on there.
As far as you can see,
There's no other.
there's no other buildings.
And there's like a section that's like separated just for the animals.
There's no fences.
Yeah, but it's like just a bunch of forest over there.
There is a lot of forest. You can see that you can't see to the other side of the island. But you do notice some cliff sides, some heavily forested area, and you also notice around, even though somehow it's a little dark, but it seems like the majority of the island, almost 3/4 of it, there's really rocky formations, like out of in the water. You know, so like a natural coral reef here that kind of prevents any ships from coming from this side. And you look on your compass and you know that you are on that north is facing away from the island, from the house. If you would stand with the house, north is facing forward. And you see,
because the island's next to the edge of the island. I mean, the house is next to the edge of the island.
yeah, and you can see that south and east, and you are the farthest point down. So you are at the southernmost point of the island,
Right.
and that whole crevice here is covered with
On the south.
Yeah, all the south along the edges, almost all the way covering to the north side is just rocky, dangerous.
That doesn't let any boats go.
No, you're
boats.
safe.
Safe from but like it kind of makes it hard.
To get
Boats,
above.
yeah. So that's that. Let's go over to Ricky.
All right.
Ricky, what you have been very kind to Bartleby.
Yeah.
This whole time, which I found out in the book, his name is not Bartleby, but let's not. I still don't remember what his name is. Bartleby's better. So you walk in, you notice Bartleby is already eating biscuits.
I say, what's up, Bartleby?
Hello, master.
Master.
Oh, sir. I'm so.
Call me Ricky.
Oh, Ricky.
Can I have some biscuits?
Yes, you can.
Oh, Bartleby! When's your birthday? And I'm holding a biscuit like this.
My birthday. Birthday.
The day you were born.
This question puzzles Bartleby. He's kind of.
Okay.
You just kind of like, you seem very, not nervous, but like really
Confused.
tense about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, then I get a knife. I pull out the yo-yo. Boom! I pick out one of the jade stones.
Oh,
And I put the knife back.
what?
And then I show him the jade stone. You're like, you see this green little rock?
I do. Yes.
It's yours now. Here you go. I put it in his hand. And I'd be like, that is yours.
It's beautiful.
Right. Also, we're
Yes.
gonna make a pact now. Me and you, okay?
Yes.
If you're in trouble, I got your back. But if I'm in trouble, you got my back, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, I will. You have been so kind.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, and he's just looking at it in the light of the dawning sun. He's just like so mesmerized by it. He's like,
You're gonna get Barley killed.
he's like happy. He's
No,
like,
what
Where'd
the
you
heck?
steal this, Barley? You stole this from the guy.
and you see him put it in his pocket. And he's like,
Right.
thank you.
Alright.
Is there anything you're looking for?
You got any light sources for night? Just in
Light?
case?
Here's a lantern.
Could I have it?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep this with me.
Are you hungry?
I'm good with these biscuits.
Let me make you a little lunch.
Oh, cool!
Starts making you a little lunch. He pulls out, mostly vegetarian, but he pulls out a good sandwich bread. He
Uh-huh.
puts avocado. He puts
Oh.
beans. He puts little pieces of. He doesn't know what, it's really dry, like bacon bits.
Uh-huh.
You know, no blood in them. He puts that in there, pre-made, and he gets it, and he makes you like 3 sandwiches.
Awesome.
And he puts it, and then he gets out a little jar,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a little closed bottle thingy,
Yeah.
and he puts in like some good grape juice,
Taking it.
and he puts it in like a nice little satchel bag, and he's like, "Here you go."
Thank you. Do you know where Ishmael went?
I saw the other man you came with.
Right.
He went to the shack.
Oh, okay. Do you know if it's safe to walk around, or are we still gonna stay in the house?
Don't go in the forest.
But if I go anything around the forest, it'll be okay?
Yes, but, sir, there have been strange sounds out there. Strange sounds. I've never heard them before.
Okay. I'm
But,
gonna go check on Ishmael, okay?
okay.
And I leave.
Okay, so you're headed towards Ismail.
Right.
So I have intermission between each chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Some questions
Right.
of how well you've been paying attention to the game.
Oh, game show! Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So, depending if you answer correctly, there are bonus things that you can get.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go. First
We're in
question.
the 1800s.
No. First question for Ricky.
Right.
What food stood besides your bed when you woke up on this island?
Biscuits and water.
Biscuits and water?
Bread and water.
I'm going to give you a half.
Okay.
Luckily, there's 2 parts of here. You want part A or part B?
Hey.
Well,
Monroe's hat. Ismail.
What was in the bed?
Oh, it was coconut water. I said coconut water.
Oh.
And biscuits.
Mm.
Yeah. If you look back, I mentioned
I was
it.
gonna say cheese and crackers. I was like, I was eating a lot of cheese and crackers at that time. So
Like little cheese and crackers platter.
It worked out well because it seems that this answer was a two-parter, which is cool. All right, Ismail.
did you give him the good one or the bad one?
I chose A.
I think I gave him a really good one. Okay. Ishmael. Ricky's main yo-yo trick is what?
Ricky's main yo-yo trick?
Yeah. The best trick he has.
Did he name it?
Yes, he did.
I want to say something green.
Ooh.
I think the green. Flying green.
No, don't look at my face. I'm just giving you mixed signals.
Green. Green triangle.
Whoa! You got
Whoa,
it!
yeah.
How? Did you look at my notes?
No, his just told me about yo-yo tricks in real life.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Did you know from the beginning or did you have to work for that?
I wanted to say green flying guy.
Okay. Alright, so you get the full thing. Which is good, because I wanted you to know this.
Así trabaja la memoria, ¿no?
Monroe will die.
At my hands!
No, in the
Change it!
No!
Oh.
In just a little while.
Uh-oh.
Where do you want to be?
I want to be in the house.
Okay, you want to be where where he dies.
I want to choke Monroe out.
Okay. Alright. Even though that was for him and you wanted to go with him, I'm assuming you want to be there too?
Yes.
Just because that's what he said.
Okay. And remember Monroe's hat.
Monroe's hat. That's just a fact I have to remember.
Can we talk to Jesus a little bit? Can I talk to Jesus?
Sure.
Just close your ears, and then you'll hear it later on the podcast.
Why?
Because I'm just going to discuss with him a little bit.
Like a plan?
No, just something. Just close your ears, and it'll be fun for you later.
Okay.
Yeah, the hat has the power of authority, and you just hold up the hat. And
Yes.
all right, we're good.
Well, I hope that came out okay. Alright, let me describe to you chapter 2 of the final part.
Arc.
Yeah. Monroe died.
Wait, if I got it wrong, he wouldn't have died?
Well, just hear to what I have to say.
Alright.
Monroe dies. You guys are in the shack. He caught up with you.
I gave him a sandwich.
You give him a sandwich, which is good because he hasn't eaten all night either, and he's been awake. And he's not just like, "Hey, Ricky." He too looks over and he's like, just like staring at nothing, and he's like, I got some stuff. I know, I'm not gonna talk for you, but he's telling you kind of like the plan that you just heard, and but you see him a little off. Ishmael is tired, and he's just a little like finicky. But you give him a sandwich, that kind of relaxes him a little.
I gave him some grape
He's
juice too. I'm like, chill.
And some grape juice.
Have some grape juice.
How much grape juice?
He could have a swig,
swig.
but not all of it.
Okay. So he's a bit better now. He's a bit more like okay. And then you guys hear like something in the top, like it's loud. It's quiet night. You hear it in the like second story, and it just like something smashes like a vase, and you hear oh, and then just boom.
You run up there.
Yeah, you run up there. Bartleby is like, he's running up there too. Montgomery's like, what is going on? And he's like putting on like his robe, and he's like, and then you guys open the door to Monroe, and Monroe is laying from his bed, dead on the floor. And Montgomery walks up to him, checks his pulse, flips him over. He's looking.
Any blood?
No blood.
What the heck?
He's looking him over, and he's just like checking him, checking his vitals, opening his eyes, kind of like to see like. He's like, oh my goodness. He's dead.
How did he die?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure, but after the commotion of last night, he didn't look so good. He is well in his age. I don't know if it had an effect on him or something. This isn't good. This is bad. This is very bad.
How bad?
Moreau was a god king to these animals.
Yes.
They fear him and would listen and only when they were turning did they start revolting. Other than that, they would just be fine like sheep. But without Moreau, these beasts have nothing to fear. And
Are these things violent?
normally, no. They're not violent. But their brains are turning slowly back to animal. And in that transition, they will be cunning enough to know that we've tortured them. That we hold dominance, but rebellious enough that they'll attack. Normally, they shouldn't attack at all.
Has there been any incidents?
Just the leopard, and in the past, the early experiments. But
What do you say we do now, Montgomery?
I have a plan.
you have a plan.
Yes. If the animals come to attack the house, if they get too wild, we need to get Monroe's body, stand it up on sticks, and put it at the top of the house, and have him look like he's just standing on top of the house, and they won't come near the house.
Monroe is my friend.
Oh,
I would not feel good doing that.
okay, that'll be.
Then
a
why are
lesson
you not
learned.
surprised he's dead?
I'm a doctor. People die,
Okay.
but still.
Come on, Montgomery. I know you're trying to take over this island.
Take over what? A bunch of animals? Monroe?
Yes, a bunch of animals. What was your purpose here?
I assisted Monroe in creating the animals.
Why?
There's no other place for me out there.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You have to kill him.
Chill.
What?
Montgomery, you have
To help us get
to
out of here.
wear Monroe's clothes and be the boss now. Okay? You're the one in command now.
I guess that would work. I mean, the animals, they do see his figure as something of in charge. His white coat, his hat, the whip, the gun, those things that they instill fear on the animals, and they can, I'm sure that in their limited mind, they would still fear those things. And whoever wore them, that could work.
Right.
But they're gonna know that Moreau isn't alive anymore.
You have to help us get out of here. Maybe Monroe wasn't the one who wanted us to leave.
Monroe and I weren't caging you.
You have to help me get out of here.
You're welcome to do that. It's just the boats we have aren't sufficient to travel.
And where are they?
In the northern side of the island.
God.
But we have to go through the animal
Forest.
village to get there. Well, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to leave.
Tonight.
You too.
No.
We need to leave tonight.
have you heard the house?
Bartleby told me about the house. He said they were unusual.
Remember when we were hunting the leopard man?
Yes.
Some of them who tore the leopard man apart, they got drenched in blood. And that blood was washed into the river.
Right. And then they drank from the river.
Perhaps some of these beasts have already started turning wild. If we wait till tonight, we might never survive till the next morning.
Okay. Let's go.
This is what I need you guys to do.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna make it safely all the way across the island unless the animals see you dominant. Maybe we can get some of the animals that are still loyal to help us out and guard us on our way to the island, on the way to the north side. But as for leaving, I'm not leaving.
Okay.
And he takes out and he sits down and he's like looking at his friend and he's like drinks from his flask and he's like putting it away and he's like, I've been here for 10 years. I'm so far gone, I don't know what's out there anymore. I don't want to know what's out there. I don't belong anywhere else. Monroe created these creatures and I helped. And if this island just wastes away, so will I. But you guys can get out.
Okay.
On the north side are the boats. Head to the animal village. Get a crew. Show dominance. And travel to the north side. And that way you stand a chance.
Can I take Monroe's hat?
Yeah, you can take it. I guess you would want to show of dominance, yes.
Okay, thank you.
If anything else you need,
Rations of food, please.
you are welcome to take anything you need from the kitchen.
I'm gonna walk immediately out of the room and go to the kitchen.
Okay.
I put my hands on his shoulders and you're like, thank you. And I leave too.
End scene. Alright.
And then
Question time.
we're here.
Yeah, so Bartleby follows you down to the kitchen and he starts putting together some backpacks with food.
Oh,
So
Thank
putting
you.
the boy.
some of the same things, some like longer lasting foods, and so a couple of canteens of water.
Right.
So now you have a full packs of food. You have stuff that you got.
I'll take more food than I can carry. More food than it's feasibly possible to carry. I got an
You're gonna be slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys are gonna survive.
Alright.
Do you think we're prepared?
I can't tell you that. I just know that
I have my hat and I have the
That's
hat.
what's gonna kill you. They're gonna think you're Monroe and they're gonna kill you.
there's nothing that says any of those things.
I'm just kidding.
If Bartleby dies, I'm swear.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so Moreau died.
How did he die? Is that hard? Is
I
that?
answered the question. That's how he died.
Okay, so next part. Before we start the next chapter, Animal Village.
That sounds
We-
cute, but not.
Okay. It has how many
Crossing.
here we have second questions and let's see. This one's for you, Jesus.
Right.
I'm giving you each other's kind of like you better have listened to what Ismail has said or
Okay.
you better have listened to what Ricky has said and you still want to be listening. How many days since Ishmael looked at his watch.
Oh.
How many days?
Yes, when he woke up, how many days since he last looked at his watch?
2 days.
You got it. Yes. All right, here is your information. Monkey, the monkey man, will challenge you.
Ooh.
Something about these creatures, not all of them have all their fingers. Maybe their animal hands have been made maybe 2-3 fingers,
Okay.
not fully. But monkey has full 5 fingers. And he looks at you guys and he's looking, and it's his fingers, and he's kind of examining himself. He's like, wait a minute. I should be in charge too, because I have 5 fingers, not these guys who only have like 2-3 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
So he's resentful. He's not gonna keep an eye on him. Question for Ishmael. How long have you been on this island? Since you woke up. Yeah, you should know this. This has been in the story. This is information that we have gone over a couple of times.
Not the same answer as Jesus?
Nope. Jesus' answer was that when you woke up the first day, you saw that it had been 2 days since the last time you looked. How long have you been on this island?
9 days.
Why do you say that?
Because I would assume you would say we've been unconscious for a week.
Follow the story. No, since you woke up, how many days? When you woke up, looked at your watch, how many days?
Is it 2?
Is it?
3?
You don't know. Okay.
Just give a short answer. Just blurt out a number and say.
I would say it was 3. Because I'm confused.
Why?
No, you have to be sure.
Yeah, the first day I woke up, I looked at my watch.
Yeah. From that moment on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the first day, nothing happened. The second day, the animal ritual thing, we followed Bartleby.
Now, how many episodes? How many days?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
We're gonna die.
okay.
I'm not gonna die.
What was the answer?
Oh, how many days on the island? I thought you said what was the prize. It's been a day and a half. When you woke up, you stayed in the room till afternoon. Then Bartleby came in, said, "Hey, I need help," and you guys went out to help him. Then you guys got caught up with the rabbit, and you guys hunted. Then you came back home, talked with Monroe. Day 1,
Fell asleep.
and kind of it could have been 1 day, and this is a new day. So, a day and a half, or a day and this.
So how many days were we there before they woke us
Doesn't
up?
matter. I said since you woke up, how many days on this island?
Then isn't that 2?
What do you mean? Look, you woke up in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Episode 1 happened, that was till the afternoon. Episode 2 was all the way till the night. You fell asleep. Then we had that whole episode of your dream remembering, and now you woke up this morning.
That's 2 days.
You didn't know any of that.
But then I was thinking, oh, did he say something about a coma? That we were in a coma? So I started saying 9 days. And then I said, oh, I guess I'll throw in a week in there because that's so
What's
sick.
up this?
And then you said, how many days have you been alive?
Yeah, awake.
And I said 2.
But you didn't know any of that.
Yes, I did.
Tell it to me again.
You
Okay,
said 2.
let's go.
He was right. I was right. Give me a different question.
No, that's all we got.
Ismael does,
Well,
not
maybe-
Ismael does not get the thing.
He doesn't get it, but I think you guys are gonna be okay.
Ismael, don't worry, you will live. I will make sure that you get off of it.
Alright, let's go into Animal Island.
If Bartleby
Village.
dies,
You don't get the thing.
if Bartleby dies, you could go on, because I'm going to start capping boys. Bartleby. I'll start slit throat.
Oh man, I want to see that. Okay,
He's gonna kill him now.
alright, so Monroe died around 8 to 9 in the morning. You guys talked, and after you got your supplies, that happened. And now it's kind of from you started walking out. This is it. You're not coming back to this house.
That's the house, yeah.
So you're walking out, and you're heading into the forest. And do you want Bartleby to come with you?
No, Bartleby stays.
Bartleby stays.
Yes, I say stay here, Bartleby.
He's like, "Good luck, sirs." And you guys are walking away.
That leaves an open room for him to come back, right?
No, he stays on his island. Because when it gets to the point where we're on the boat, I'm gonna be like, "No, Bartleby can't go with us. He will not survive me."
Oh,
So sorry, Bartleby.
Okay.
Stay with Monroe. Bye, Bartleby. Don't lose that rock.
I won't.
Okay.
So you guys are walking, and you guys, I don't think you guys found out where the village was, but maybe
That's right. They were talking about let's go into the village.
We just walk around.
You walk around. You see that same trail.
Yeah.
And
I'm looking if there's any signs of any creatures.
Right now, there's no signs of any creature.
Carrying all that food.
Yeah, and you get close. You head towards the amphitheater. You see the same things there from the last time, and then you can hear some sound now. You can hear some sound. You hear like, and like,
Oh,
and then like
That's the monkey.
this pig baby just like rolling a ball is just like pops out of the bush and he's just rolling a ball like.
yeah, and he's like, man.
And then he runs off and he just starts saying that.
Yeah, man.
I was like,
Goes that way, and you follow him, and you could see a clearing, and you get to a very cute little huts.
How many huts?
Like 7 to 8 huts.
And I put down the food.
Around in a circle, and then like a plain area. There's a cliffside towards the back one edge, and some palm trees, but it's a nice clearing here. And then you see like all the animal men are like.
I put down the food and I'm like, hello! Welcome!
Where?
Hungry? And I pick up one of those sandwiches that are on there and I'm eating a sandwich and I'm like, food!
and they start eating it. Right?
Everyone comes.
And then you see a little
I'm handing them and I'm looking at their eyes
and you're
like,
you're looking at this little Saint Bernard man, and he's like, me, half me, and he gets it, and he's like,
They start eating, like all of it.
and the little sloth man's like,
ew.
and then the monkey's like,
Hey monkey! Pass out this food to others! No, pass it to the others!
One for you. That's right. I start handing out all the sandwiches to everybody. Like,
it's like all the animals are like,
Everyone at least gets food.
You see that little Saint Bernard dog, and he's getting a bunch of the sandwiches taken to these older ones.
Oh
They're
my
like-
god! I'm gonna kill our monkey.
there's a lot of them.
Huh?
Go ahead.
You're gonna kill monkey?
Yeah, go ahead.
And he's like, I brought for us. And then like, and then the older the sayer of the law is like,
Yeah.
And then you see the little
But
sloth.
he doesn't know that I poisoned it. I'm just kidding. I didn't poison it.
And then you see like all these other like the wolf people are coming in, the pig people, and they're just like they're all taking theirs. They're like, it was good. And monkey is like getting like a whole bunch, and he's like going up into a tree, and he's like.
And I look for whoever's like the
Walking
leader
around
around
with
here.
his-
The sayer of the law is the most serene. Like he's like keeping
He's the old
watch.
guy?
He's the old guy. He has a staff.
So I'll go over to him. I'm like, hey, we just wanted to bring sandwiches, you know. Right? Is this everybody? Is this everybody? All of them? Everybody?
No, not everyone.
How many more are there?
There are lots more.
Far. Tell me where they are.
like northwest of this area. I'm kidding.
Jeez.
How many sections? You know, you get an idea.
There are some that are not obeying the law. They are walking on all fours, and they are growling and scratching trees. That is not okay in the law.
Does it sound like they're causing trouble?
They are chasing. They are pouncing. They are to the east. And they are not obeying the law. Monroe must stop them. Monroe must stop them. The law is broken.
Right.
And then the little sloth man, you see him like start climbing the trees, and even though he's slow on the ground, he's swinging really, just around the little village. He's swinging around, and there's like a horseman, and he's like, really big guy. And he's like,
Eating sandwiches?
yeah, you're eating all vegetarian.
Okay.
So, no meat. And then the other people are like chill, just eating. Okay, and anything you want to do?
Pretty much.
Remember, Montgomery had told you there was probably already some turning, and the best defense is to get some animals on your side. Who do you want? At least, you showed really good giving them a lot of food. I think many of these animals, they like you. As soon as they see you wearing the hat.
No, I did not put the hat on yet.
Okay, you didn't put it on. Okay, but they do see your guns and your whips. Those are straight out shown. Montgomery had told you, make sure they see your guns and your whips. They feel a gun and a whip. You know. Doesn't matter if a man is thin and long. You know, while Monroe was big, they just tell them, well, my whip is thin and long too, and it'll smack you in the face. That's what so yeah, that happened.
Montgomery, are you fat?
Well,
I wasn't fat when I got on the island.
Okay.
So that was a flashback. So now you're here.
do you? I asked the guy. The leader? Do you know where the boats are?
Boats. Yes. They're on the west side.
Holy shit! I was gonna go north.
Yes. The boats are on the west side.
Can you take us? Can you send someone from your group to show us and take us?
Does Monroe
Preferably some Jennings, right?
Does
Escorts.
Where is Monroe? I think we should all check those breakers of the law. Where is Monroe?
Monroe is at the house.
He should be here.
He sent us in his place.
Then we must go for the breakers of the law.
That should be taken care of, but I guess we didn't get any word from Monroe. Not yet. I think he was thinking over it.
The law is being broken. We need Monroe.
But we do have a task at hand, given from Monroe, to check the boats.
I want to hear Monroe. And he kind of like says, like, I'm not gonna listen to you guys no more.
We don't need these punks. Let's just go.
But you see the little Saint Bernard. He's like, and he doesn't look creepy. He's really nice, even though he's kind of like bipedal. He's like, you God, man, and he's like, you know, like, and then the little sloth.
Hey, you little buddy.
Yes, even he's a little buddy, but he's still big.
Yeah.
He's like, yes.
You got any more friends as strong and as puppy as you? Buff as you?
Friends.
Yeah.
We're friends. Yes.
I want to talk to him. Round up all the friends that would help us.
He kind of like waddles away, calls over a horseman, and then he goes over there. He calls over Monkey, And then he goes over there. he calls the little sloth thing, and it kind of like jumps off the tree, and it like kind of like does a little jog. And the sloth has good little claws. And he's like, kind of walking over there. So that's who he gets.
What's up, guys?
Monkey.
Monkey, do you know where the boats are?
Yes, I know what the boats are.
Wow, you can speak really well.
Yes, I know big words.
Can you show us to the boats, please?
Can you lead us on an expedition?
What's expedition?
It's something men
What
do.
is that, man?
Yes.
Can you say it again?
Only men can do it.
How'd you say that word? Expedition. I go on an expedition.
Yes. Show us to the boats. Yeah.
And he kind of gets a little carried away, telling all the other animals like, "Expedition, me!" And they're just like, "I'm a man. I go on expedition. Me, I'm a 5-finger man. Me, I go to boats. I go to the boats. I'm a man. 5-finger man." He kind of gets lost in that. He doesn't start doing anything productive. He just goes around telling.
Show us to the boats, monkey.
Yes, me show you to the boats. I'm a 5-finger. I go to expedition.
He's like, say that again? It's always something men do.
It's always men. I go with the men. Yes. He's still not going anywhere. He's just kind of going around in a circle
We
bragging.
start leaving.
And then, but the Saint Bernard's like, and then the horse is like, and they kind of start following you.
Okay.
And then he's like, hey, wait. I say when we go.
No.
We go later.
No, we gotta go right now. It's the only time.
No, we go later.
We're going. Come on.
And he kind of gets in your way.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see the horseman like, and the monkey's like, and
What do
then,
you gotta do, monkey?
huh?
What do you gotta do that has to wait?
I have to take my nap. Nap time. I ate.
You know what? That's a good idea. Let's nap.
Yes, I say we nap. And he kind of goes, he's kind of taking more food. He's going up, and he kind of like, there was like this little piglet man, and he pushes him, and he's like, no, I want that one. And he's hitting up into a tree, and then he throws whatever he took from the piglet man. And he just starts eating it. But he threw the thing from the piglet man like in the mud.
I hate this guy.
And Saint Bernard's like, boats.
Do you know where the boats are?
That way? That way? He's pointing towards the west.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
I think we created a problem with monkey.
I'll shoot him later. I'll stab him.
Okay, and then let's see. You're going towards the boats. You have the little sloth. You got the Saint Bernard and the horseman. They're following you. Everybody else has their food. They're distracted. Monkey's on the top. He's watching you, though. He's kind of drifting off to sleep.
Hey, horseman! Check it out. This is yours now. Throw him the whip.
And he's
No, horseman. Here. You carry it.
And he puts it in his hand like.
And Monkey just sees that, and he runs, and he like grabs the whip,
No,
and
he
he's like,
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
We're
I'm
far
holding
away.
on to the
okay.
whip. I'm
Well,
holding
he's
on.
fat, and he's
I'm holding on to the whip.
He's holding the other side, and he's like, the Saint Bernard was like, and my monkey like going like, and he pushes Saint Bernard.
Across the face.
And all the other animals are like, and then
I kind of like put my hand on the back of the horse guy, and he's not afraid. So he's not afraid. And I'm like,
you telling him to?
no, I'm not telling him. I'm just like, crazy, huh? It's crazy. He's crazy, huh?
The horseman is just looking around, and then he's just like, but then he starts eating his apple. And he's like, just like back to normal.
What is the monkey, man?
Monkey gets up and you slash them around the
Oh my
face.
god, he's gonna kill me!
And he has blood, and he's like, "Ugh," and he's tasting his own blood. He's like,
Ishmael, let's go. Let's ditch everybody. Let's go.
No, we gotta go. We gotta leave with him knowing that.
and then all the other animals are like, and they're kind of like, they can smell Monkey's blood.
We jet.
No, not yet.
I jet. I leave Ishmael. I leave Ishmael.
Before
I'm
you
heading
do
west.
that, you recall that Montgomery said the boats were in the north.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it, but I thought you just forgot and you changed it halfway.
Oh my god.
And then as soon as like thinking like, hey, weren't the boats? Montgomery said the boats were in the north. I don't think the animals are right that they're in the west. And you start seeing a column of smoke back towards the south of the island,
Where the house is?
where the house was, and it's rising and rising and rising and rising and rising. And the animals are like, the house of pain, the house of pain, and it's just like it's on, and then you see other animals coming in and like, the house of pain and fire, bright, burn, hurt, and like, and then you just see the column like burning.
It's no, we wasted too much time here.
And so it's time for a question. Yay! That was Animal Village, and before we get to House Burns chapter, we got some questions here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think this is it. Okay.
I'm a shoe monkey.
Oh, man, this is going good. Okay. Ishmael, you're going first this time. What is Ricky's last name? You said it. Don't say it though right now.
Ricky's last name.
He said it. But you gotta remember.
Rickerson.
Oh, man. Okay. That's not it.
What's my last name?
Pittman.
I said Pittman?
Yeah, you recorded like, I'm Ricky Pittman.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Number 3. This is for you, Jesus.
Right.
What is used to round up all the beasts?
A horn?
A specific horn?
Yes, like a horn, trumpet horn.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna give it to you. It was a conch shell, but it was making a horn sound. Okay? Because I want you guys to know this, and this is gonna be fun. Your raft is on the east side.
What?
The raft that you guys came in is on the east side. So, something's up. Something happened back at the house.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the question. And I want to tell you some things here. We know the animals are tripping out.
Yeah.
You got some on your side. The animals say the boats are on the west. Montgomery said the boats were on the north.
But our boat.
Yeah. The house is in the south and it's on fire, where Montgomery and Bartleby were. And towards the east is the wild animals, the ones that are already turned, and probably the most fierce ones. But that's also where your raft is at. we're coming into the next chapter. The house burning on the hill. What do you do? What do you want to do?
Okay,
There's a couple options here.
Monkey's still mad.
Monkey is mad, tasting blood.
The Saint Bernard is a little scared.
Saint Bernard's scared, but he's faithful to you.
Okay, I grab the Saint Bernard, pull out the hat. I said, "Give this to Bartleby." Bartleby, you know Bartleby?
Huh?
Give it to him, and I give a biscuit to the Saint Bernard, and I run off into the north.
You
I'm going
went
north.
to the north.
Yes,
Are you gonna ditch Ismail?
yes. He just wants to stay there for some reason.
Ismail, are you weighing in on this?
I'm gonna stay with the horse.
You're gonna stay with the horse. Which way are you gonna head? You can head north, where Montgomery said the boats were. You can head south, back to the house to see what's up. You can head west to where the animals say the boats were. Or you can head east to where your raft
Wait,
was.
before I leave, I say, "Ismail, let's go north."
Okay. But
What did
also
you
the
say?
east is where the wild animals were.
Right.
Ismail, what do you choose?
I'm gonna go north.
All right, we go north.
You gotta go north.
Yes.
Okay.
The monkey was out of his mind. He didn't know where the boats were.
Saint Bernard said the boats were west too.
Yeah, but he only said that because of the monkey.
I think the elder also said the west. I'm not sure.
Yes, they did all say west for some reason.
Yeah. Okay, so Saint Bernard says and runs off, and he's headed towards the house.
He's not gonna run into the firehouse.
No, he's not gonna run in it. Oh, but you know, just a little foresight. He gets to it, but he won't go any closer.
Okay.
And he's just like looking, but I won't say what else happened.
Okay.
If he sees Bartleby around outside, he'll get it.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys head north.
Yeah, we're booking it.
Okay. Yeah. You guys head north. You guys head north. And I'll just let you know. You go through it. No wild animals. You can still see the column. You're going through. You have the horse with you. You have the little sloth. He's been following you guys nonetheless. The little sloth is just next to you guys. He's like going to the trees, looking around, coming down. And he's still going. And they're following you. And you get to the north side, where the opening is. But because it's the opening, that's where you can see the real current really happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the water's really choppy on this side. Usually a harbor, you want to have it a little away from the main. So but the weird thing is that the north side also has a lot of cliff area. There's not really a beach area there.
Mm-hmm.
And you look and you're at the kind of like the cliff slope like this, and you can see you're it's like no more trees, so you can see towards like the whole area span. There's nothing really that looks like a dock or boats. Yeah.
What do we do?
We just...
I jump off the cliff and die.
No.
Why?
Cause, bro, we're done for. It's gonna be night soon.
Right now it's
What time is it?
right now it is 1 to 2.
Okay.
You're still okay.
What we do?
We're
We take a
north.
rest.
Never eat soggy waffles. We're north. Let's just go along the coast until we reach east.
You're gonna go toward east.
West.
You want to head east.
Isn't that where our raft is?
Your raft is at the east, but also the wild
mouse
animals.
is there.
Wait, why did Montgomery lie to us?
Why?
He can't tell us that.
He said north is the boats. He lied to us.
He was going to the boats, huh?
Yeah.
Oh!
Wait. This is gonna get good. Monkey's gonna go for the boats, and he's gonna kill Montgomery.
Well, for right now, you'll only see
what's going
which
on.
direction you want to go.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? Don't worry,
you
you guys
guys
will-
want to split up? Let's see
No,
what's
we're
up.
not gonna split up.
Okay, you go east to the raft and live. Okay, I'm gonna go kill Monroe
No.
Montgomery.
and Montgomery.
No,
I'm gonna kill Montgomery and Monkey.
The best bet is west. We're gonna stay away from wherever those monsters are.
Okay.
No,
So we're
but the
going
blood,
west.
all the animals are gonna be crazy soon because
Well,
of Monkey.
Um,
Monkey's gonna be extra crazy.
all you saw is that Monkey tasted blood. The other animals were concerned, but none of them had tasted blood yet. And yeah.
We're going west. I'm walking.
I'm going east.
All right.
No, I'm going west. You're going east.
I'm going west too.
I want to go west.
I'm going west, too.
Don't worry, you'll get to see a full picture, but what you get to really act on
Is where you go.
is where you go right now.
Okay, let's go west.
West.
Okay.
Let's go west.
You head west. Luckily, no wild animals. You're okay. You're heading west, and you can now see the shape. There was maybe like a couple of boats, and but you just see wood,
Just wooden planks.
just wood drifting, and you see Montgomery on a pier far up the beach, and he's drinking, and he's just like.
Breaking boats.
Yeah, breaking them, and he's like, "Oh well, everything ends now, I guess."
I run up to him. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
And he dodges. He's like, "Oh, you."
I just run
tackling
up to him and say, "What is?"
You don't even belong on this island. You don't get a word. You don't get a word. And he's drinking. He's a little higher up. The dogs are kind of.
Is there still some more boats? How many boats are there?
He's done. There weren't big boats.
Oh, he just smashed them all, didn't
So there's maybe one, but he's already hacking at it.
I tackle him to the ground.
Ugh. But he's a big guy,
Yeah.
and he doesn't feel it because he's drunk, and he just pushes you back.
Oh, we start fighting.
I saved your life, and I could take it too.
Oh, shoot.
Pulls out his pistol,
Oh.
and then somehow under the docks was Monkey, and he's like, and he's like, "What the?" And Monkey's like, and starts biting Montgomery's neck, and he's just like,
Oh.
and they're what do you guys do?
I shoot them both.
So you shoot them, and your shot went through Montgomery's shoulder, but into Monkey's neck,
Uh-huh.
and they fall backward. Alright, but Montgomery's like,
Let's finish them off.
"You'll never make it off this island. You will. You will." And he dies.
Montgomery! Took his gun.
You take his gun?
Is when now you have two guns?
And then off on the far end of the beach, you see one single person kind of walking. Like,
Probably.
he's like, "Montgomery." No. Wait, what was his voice? No. Wait. "Yes, Montgomery. Montgomery."
I hide from him.
Throw both bodies into the water.
They float off, and the current's taking them up north.
Uh-huh.
So what's going on? He's wearing a hat.
Okay.
He's wearing a hat?
The hat. Monroe's hat. The one Jesus sent with.
He's wearing
I go to Bartleby.
Uh huh.
I give him my gun. I put it in his hand. I'm like, Bartleby, I need to leave, okay?
Promise me
But you are the new king and ruler of the animals. You are the smartest monkey's gone. You don't have to worry about that fool. And it's just you now, okay?
Aww. He's just like trying to process. He's not challenging you. He's not like, he doesn't understand. He's just processing this. And he's like he doesn't understand what's going on. And you see the little Saint Bernard like, I did it. I give him a hat.
Do I still have more biscuits?
Yeah, you have plenty of food.
Oh, I'll give him a biscuit.
And he's like, yeah, good. That sounds like a monkey. But he's dead. Okay, so what do you do?
Head back to the village slowly. Take
Okay.
our time.
Wait, so you're headed to the village for what?
Just to go back to the village.
Alright.
And do what?
The village is in the middle?
Uh-huh.
And then fix this.
I'm
mess
gonna
of
go to the
island problem.
village, and then after that, I'm going east.
To where?
To the
To
raft.
fix the problem of these unlawful things.
He's saying the raft.
I'm going
Yeah,
to the
but we don't know
raft.
the raft's there.
The raft's there.
But we don't know that.
Yeah, you do.
How did he find out that the raft was there?
The question.
He answered the question right.
Yeah, but in the story.
No, this is just insight. The story gives you insight.
Yeah.
The questions give you
That's
insight.
right. Okay, anyways, I go back to the village
Mm-hmm.
and I talk to the elder. And I say, Elder,
You go back to the village, and no one's there.
There.
oh my god!
Then we head
And it
east.
seems ravished. It seems like everything's the little small village you had, the nice little thing, everything's all messed up.
Then we head east.
You head east, and okay, I have some questions. That was the end of the house burns.
Montgomery burned the house?
Montgomery burned the house.
Yeah.
We're going to have some last questions,
Should
and
have killed him in the house, huh?
and then I think this is how we're gonna end it. Okay. This kind of maybe too simple.
We went all the wrong directions.
Yeah, I wanted to explore the whole. Please, man.
If we went west first, we would have caught at least one of the boats before Montgomery destroyed them all.
Nah.
Okay? Yes.
Kill all the boats.
If we didn't go north, we would have wasted time. If we went east, we would have had at least a chance to get to the raft.
We got good exercise.
Okay.
Sure, I guess.
So we just walked the whole island, bro.
Okay, so here it is. Question for Ishmael. Prior to boat cruising, Ricky was. This is what he said during when we look
the
back.
night, yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky was.
Or how did he spend his time before that? Come on, maybe these were actually hard things.
I know that. I know because I said it.
Wasn't he a cleaner?
No, you were on your phone, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. You know what? Maybe you deserve to die on this island.
Alright. What was the answer?
The answer was homeless. He would spend his time on the docks just being homeless. And then
Yeah, I was drinking people's leftover drinks and licking bottle caps. The little moisture off those bottle caps.
So we're at the bottom of the 9 here. This basically
This was didn't get a question.
yeah, it's coming right here. How did Ishmael get on that boat?
How did Ishmael get on the
Yeah,
boat?
what's that story?
He was he was the captain of the safety stuff, like in charge of the raft.
Okay, but how does that get him on that boat? That's his job on the boat. How did he get on it? His mom said it.
The rafts were left with the boat. Like,
That's what he forgot.
no, the rafts were assigned to that boat, and then his boss made him stay with the rafts.
You
Oh,
about my
yeah.
cousin?
That your cousin got you on boats, but not this boat.
I
Remember?
think I was doing the same thing on another boat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you
Can
know
I get a half point?
you get a half point. You get to decide.
How I die.
No, well, maybe that'd be fun. No, what's the one person you really care about?
What's the one person I really care about?
in the story?
Me? You just gotta stick together.
Who do I really care about?
Yeah.
Myself.
Yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably better not die though.
You could.
Alright, whatever. I care about myself in the end though.
Okay. Alright, so the answers were going to be... If you guys had gotten both answers right, you guys would have handled the end of the story. Said what happens, make it a nice ending.
I wanted to do that!
But...
Bartleby would have been King T'Challa! No,
but because you guys didn't know these... I thought they were maybe. And you guys could have heard them again and again.
I wanted the Where the Wild Things Are creatures to come out, and then they were the sacred guardians of the island, and then they helped us, and they flew
If
us
you
all
would have
the way
had
to
it,
America.
those questions, if you would have gotten them like that, I would have let you do whatever. Alright, so just listen to these last little moments, find out how it all ends.
Okay.
You guys go, and as soon as you cross over to the east side, you can hear things moving, and there's like maybe 20 things out there, and they're ravaging each other. But you see one. You only actually encounter one, and it's kind of like on the beach, smelling around close to your raft, and it's the hyena man. And it's like he's the biggest of all these creatures. He's a hyena bear hybrid. And he's like and then Ishmael's like, he takes out his gun, and Ishmael's like, if I don't get him in the first shot, he's gonna know where we're at, and I don't know how fast before he starts heading our way. Ricky, you're gonna have to take the packs and go around. I'll distract them, and I'll meet you down there. Maybe you can shoot him from the back or something once he's headed my way.
That's smart.
And then Ricky's like, well, okay. And then Ricky, you get the packs, but you're kind of slow. You're moving down this side. And Ishmael does one good boom. But as soon as he does that, you could hear all the animals in the like, whoo, and you get this creature and whap, it gets him right in the head, and boom, he falls. But you hear rumbling all around the forest, and Ricky, you're like, I don't know.
Let's go!
Yeah. and Ishmael, like, you jump off that cliff, and you're like catching yourself, and you're like running, and Ricky's already closer, and he hops on the raft, and the raft starts drifting off into the water a little bit. And then he's like putting the stuff in the coffin, and he like closes it, and he's like, well, what are you gonna tell him to, like,
Ish, hurry up!
And you say, and you see over that hill like 5 figures, like they're just like there's like a bulldog, not a bulldog, but a bulldog, and like a ape thing.
I'm running, but I'm also aiming back. I'm like,
and I think Seuss also tries to, like, doesn't hit anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Ricky doesn't hit anything, but those creatures are kind of like scared every time they hear that. And then your Ishmael's running, and then you see little Saint Bernard and they're on this side, and the creatures see Saint Bernard, and they see Bartleby. And Bartleby has like a burning stick, and like a whip, and he's like, ah! And the creatures are like kind of like they're like, and then so 3 go towards Bartleby, and 2 are going towards you guys. So you guys start like getting on the rafting, and then what do you tell Bartleby? Like, you're like,
I don't tell him anything. I just keep on going.
You just keep on going.
We already said enough.
I bet you're just like not even looking that way. You're like, you're just like kind of like paddling forward.
He
like,
already knows he's the new king.
Yeah, you're already like, oh man, like that's it. I left them on the other side of the island with that. You're just like, I left him over there. He's not here. You know, you're kind of like drifting out that way.
Can we get on the boat?
You're on the boat. You're on the boat, and you have 2 pistols, and you're just like, these things could take it though, and they're like, they're kind of like,
In the water, like.
yeah, and then you load out all 6 bullets of each on and then boom boom, and then they're down in the water, and you guys are a good far away, and then the currents kind of like enters this way and starts taking you up towards the north, and you can't hear it anymore. You guys kind of like are drifting up towards the north.
Yeah.
You guys are drifting up towards the north. And you haven't been sleeping all night.
So he passes out.
And you pass out again. But not until you tie yourself to the rack.
Right.
And you, Ishmael passes out. And he's just there. And Ricky, you're just like, you're kind of steering that boat. And you guys see that you're headed towards the north. And you after a little while you see that you clear the rock area and you're going into the open ocean, and then like it just starts taking you, and you also kind of like all this
Off,
you just like pass out,
And we die in the ocean.
and you guys are headed that way,
and we die in the ocean.
and then you hear boom boom.
And the island.
That's a boat.
It's a boat. It's a big boat, but it's a Navy boat.
Oh.
And they like ding 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 ding, overboard, man, overboard, and then like you just see like and you don't know you.
Oh, that's not us, because in order to be overboard, we had to be on board first. That's not us.
In any case, people get
They get
you don't see the island no more. You don't see the island.
Far from that.
And they get you on there, and they're like, "Who are you?" They kind of investigate you, but we're gonna leave it at that. Somehow, you have a dream, Ricky, and in your dream, you see the island. It's quiet, no more fire, and you see that there's a little shrine, kind of.
Oh.
A little stick sticking up, and Monroe's hat on it.
Right.
There's no grave, but it's a little shrine there.
There's a shrine there.
And everything's quiet. The wind's blowing. And then you kind of hear like, this way.
And then it's Marley and the dog.
You don't see them. Just hear them. That's it.
Yeah.